That's not good. Harrison. The first half was shot. Harrison. Nancy Jones. I think it's 06. Right.
Alright, self-promotion out of the way. Good evening, we are back. I said I was gonna come back to this, and I am. The cues were surprisingly not that bad. Let's see. Yeah, the cues were surprisingly not that bad. So we can come back to this. Eventually I gotta eat dinner, but I can wait.
Based on the sound of the shot, I want to get about it. It's not to do it. I'm sorry. I just have to do stuff like that. I actually started to focus. Interesting. Now, this is where I need to go. This is where actually a solution that we could do that, but it's not good at it. But a lot of knowledge.
Again, I'm not reading the dialogue because these games have a lot of dialogue, and reading it will put a strain on my voice. And my voice is pretty weak as it is.
Supposed to have 60 years to kind of percent of it. Thanks for going out. Numbers. Does both things because they don't really best friends, so that happens. It's a little long, but shoot the eye.
Hmm.
Telling. Going to progress and heal because of the pick up this stuff. More successful. Yeah, I enjoy it because I was there.
Okay, now we gotta ask around. Let's move on. Wonder how chill this expansion is gonna be. I know it's not as tense as the others.
Yes. That's well, the initial unit. You know what? Listen, how's this going? How's the James? The police I live in the wheels. I saw the dialogue. She got there yet. There's another problem for all those creatures. You just shot them.
Alright, did that. Let's wait.
Where is that? No idea. This is some sort of trip. Large increase. Totally, it's in your head. Sure. Sure, that's your good. That was good. Oh, yes, sir. Where's this? Seven more that might come with the pipes. It's fish gathered there, but I can feel them. Smell them. Orange elephants.
Link Pearl. Heh.
Sounded all blood. What do you mean? Well, I don't mean you don't have to do this. It's all the community. Now, one of the two outside, everyone this is called a roasted under cut. It's all this is key down. It's hard about that to the water gun.
A lot of people. Alrighty. Just like Endwalker. And Shadowbringers too, I think. Yeah. The start of the Shadowbringers when they split the quests off. I think they did this in order to ease the congestion. Alright, let's talk to the Birdman. Alright. Got a destination. Let's go.
Kosamauka, the land of rainbow terraces.
That's how you say that word.
It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
Chasm. He just pronounced it and I forgot. Or I wasn't paying attention.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
Hmm.
The Isle of Han was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
I don't know what kind of enemies are gonna be here. Oh, wait. Getting too ahead of myself here. Heh. I remember the hard work it took to get this car. Give me that sweet XP. All right. Hmm.
basically, look at that. There's the collection. Nothing under see.
Oh yeah, 2 heads.
It's over from the product. But this room is not nothing. But it's not. Oh shit. Yeah. Yesterday, the lady, the young monster, the lady monster, powder shoes. You know what was this? 60 years ago, I don't know.
Yeah, I am surprised the queue time is not that bad. I remember how bad it was in Endwalker. Surveying? Oh wow, this is taking a long time to load. Okay. I gotta remember we have mount access here. Oh, they're watching a cutscene. Cutscene.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
Hmm.
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, elder of the Hanu. I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Feet.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
You made it after all.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Oh, mercy me! You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you.
What?
These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Damn it! I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Hmm. Yes. Watch this. Boots. Alright, let's find out where the reeds are grown. Thank goodness they brought us to the entrance. That looks like them right over there. Okay. At least there are no enemies here. Hold on, guys. Alright, I'm back. Now we're finding the cat girl. Okay, there she is.
It's just good. What? Yeah, yeah. I really got really forward, really suspect. And I went back to how this thing is. Very sexy and dress, which is in the speech. The guy was dead while I was choosing out the first video. And I found this shit. Same guy, and the stupid town and one I still. What was I for that? Yes. Perhaps I don't know. I know their best to get lots of notes. I'm not getting grasses for that. For whatever reason,
Something tells me we're gonna fail this.
Where's it out?
Get another cutscene?
Chance, learn, stop, story.
Okay, I guess that is kind of a cutscene.
There's all a little bit of, like, what are they coming for? Is it that, right? There's always that, are you over the top? Like, how do you, apologizing, you know where's that from?
Hmm.
So it's no good. Well, it's lazy. Why? Right. Oh my god, that's why. Okay. Okay. For the gold? For the curiosity? For the science? You know? Yeah, well, there's right? Basic shit, that's it. Jesus, working hard for the gold. From everything.
Okay, there it is. Hello, everybody watching. Alright, we inspected the float. Again, something tells me this isn't the point of the trial here.
It's really there's actually you can obviously forever.
Hmm. Sounds like a fetch quest. Again, I seriously don't think this is the right course of action. Hmm. I'm just gonna give the correct answer instead of the funny one this time.
shot. Stay with your focus. I feel something. Secure this district. Holding it.
Oh, this is gonna be embarrassing. I just can feel it.
That's really good. That's really good. That's solid. That's a good for that. Yeah. Like, it had to all drop at the last possible conversation, which similar to how I guess solid nodes kind of felt too. I guess that's good. And I would just say usually signals you have to piece together a bit, along the way, but like things are very clear, like we could all feel that's there.
By the way, guys, type in !fish to play a fishing game.
I'm definitely wondering if there's something that goes out about Gorgon and never doing things like the field work, especially with the disease. The fucking job.
Yep. Only a matter of time before this problem reared its ugly head. I'm running low on inventory space. It's gonna mess it up. Alpacas. There are definitely a lot of steps. Yeah, a lot of steps.
Hmm? What do you want with me?
Right. The greeting.
She's gonna mess it up.
Oh, Kali!
Oh, Kali!
Oh, if you didn't mess it up.
Good. You brought your manners with you. When you know Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Wuklamat. Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wukavu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette. Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
I will not. Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, alright?
Alright then, consider it forgotten.
Well, that was quick.
How prompt.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials. My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Wacky.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right then. Let's get moving.
Someone's watching.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihiana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
I think somebody told him. Okay. No sense in walking all the way over.
I would say the mandatory points, the night things, the one of the cheap ones are chapter to read. We really like to see the original, I don't know, that's it's just a little doctor as well. But, yeah. Most remedies that all black arrow people so,
I really should take off the Christmas outfit on my chocobo. Alright, let's explore. There we go. Oh, an Aether, right? Aether spot. Fighting time. Haven't fought an enemy in so long. Let's give this Aether current. Eh.
This is how it presented here. In the base. Yes. That's the big house. Oh, it's going to run all out of this thing. They're going to lift back in. And instead of going here, and they're going to like it back. So this is like this is where it is.
Hmm. Teleport again.
Yeah, that's the especially with that. Like that. All of it is and then only the connected back to where it goes there. So instead of just pushing it to the back, yeah. So push it to the back.
I wonder if anyone's ever beaten the expansion already. I'm sure people have been beelining it since the thing came out. Teleport again. I should really just attune to the thing. Or set a home point. There we go. Now I don't have to pay. Hmm. All right. uh, why would he have the gorilla? I thought, well, oh well, doesn't matter.
Stop it.
Alright, next.
Okay.
Hope everybody's at least enjoying themselves so far. I know it's busy work. Oh wow, that is pretty far. Hmm. Thanks for the help, random stranger. Let me well. I set my keybinds for this VTube studio so that the outfit switches when I hit 0. So as I were doing the tracksuit. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not pronouncing any of this. Meanwhile,
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
I put everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us. But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like. Calm yourself, Chosen One. If If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expand the effort, sweating gnats.
Lucky for you.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
Your happy face is weird. Take the money. Okay. That's it.
this at all. Yeah. Yeah.
Scene.
Inside it. Regular source. What is this?
So few have come.
Oh shit, yeah.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her! Ready and...
We can't see it.
I could get used to this.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right. We've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Oh, we go, but it's not like it. I don't want to, you know, the sacrifice, but just really for it to be together.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Okay, good. I thought something went wrong.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Shaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Oh.
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible! Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Connor!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wooklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
So this is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
The third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn Servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
All right. We'll worry about the Aether Currents when we're finished with the MSQ. However long that'll be. Oh boy. It's congested. Oh boy. This should be funny.
possibility that that could be the case, and she's just there to and no, he's been very patient. Well, something has to be good. Right? That was. Now with that, thing for the mother. Then I double figured from where it since it had from this thing specifically, but we didn't know much about it. There was really the self that the self-cess was what created it in the life between. There was like as a leader, right? She said, this lady was probably going to about this.
The
Foggy.
early poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
All right.
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear.
Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som-Al.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Mm.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places. But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watrunpelo.
Truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty, a spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliola. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Watchun Pelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there!
Are they all short? Alright, after this, I'm probably gonna end the stream. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna end the stream here. I need to eat dinner. My mouth is getting a little dry. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. I'll be back with this tomorrow. Probably in the morning, maybe. Or sometime. But definitely I'll be back this tomorrow. I want to get through this. So yeah. Let's see who we can raid. Try Hazumi. Oh, I can't raid her. Try Serena. Alright, that works. Take care and have a good night, everybody.
To give them like and somehow I can't even handle the better. Hope you have a lovely night so far.